Hi, I'm Simon T. Bailey. I live in Windermere, Florida, and I just happened to be out here at the farmer's market, and I wanted to tell you a story. 30 years ago, my mom and dad dropped me off at Morehouse College, and at the end of my freshman year, they called and said, "We don't have the money to send you back to school, nor do we have money to bring you back home to Buffalo, but we do love you." And it's probably one of the saddest situations in my life. I dropped out of Morehouse, moved into a drug-infested community, only had a mattress on the floor, bright green beanbag from the 70s, a couple of milk crates turned over with a black and white TV on top of it, with a hanger hanging out of the back of the TV with a piece of aluminum foil wrapped around the hanger. I mean, it was just a sad situation. And I got a job at the Days Inn Hotel downtown where I was making $5.10 an hour. And talking about adversity and defeat. So born in the third poorest city in the United States, now a college dropout, and then living in a drug-infested community. And oh, by the way, did I mention I was on public transportation? So when I discovered Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill, it absolutely changed my life, and it helped me realize three things. Number one, that just because you experience failure, it does not mean you are a failure. Failure is not final. Failure is only feedback. And feedback is the breakfast of old brilliant ones. I think the second thing that I really discovered about Think and Grow Rich and how it really helped me is that the best hand that will feed you at the end of the day is the one at the end of your wrist. So, am I gonna let defeat me, or am I gonna stand up and defeat by recognizing that everything I need to succeed is within me? I just was literally a thought away from growing in a new direction. I think the third big takeaway that I really cherished from Think and Grow Rich, it gave me the self-confidence and the belief that no matter what my racial makeup was, no matter what side of the track I was born in, no matter what happened to me, I could overcome that and make something of my life. So I did go back to school. It took me 10 years to finish my undergrad and my master's degree. My parents said, "It took you 10 years to finish your degree." I said, "Because you didn't pay, but I love you." The other interesting thing is I went on to work for Disney. I worked for Disney for 7 amazing years. My last job was sales director and new business development director for the Disney Institute. That was phenomenal. And I left Disney about 15 years ago, and since that time, I have worked with almost 1,500 organizations in 45 countries, and my goal is to teach them how to find their brilliance, and simply put, how to create their future and be fearless every day, every way. Where did that come from? That came from Think and Grow Rich. So I am most grateful for not only discovering this book 30 years ago, but also meeting Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, who wrote Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, because that allowed me to literally rethink how I was showing up. So literally, between both of those books, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice by Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, I was replanted into a new garden of thinking, and that has forever shaped my life.